Tomorrow is a massive day on FC24. We should be seeing some of these fantasy cards upgrading. And the big thing is, will these 86 overall cards be upgrading to an 87 or an 88 when they get their upgrade? And in today's video, we're going to be looking at investments we can be making based off of these player upgrades tomorrow. And we'll also be doing a quick little update on fodder and what content to expect in the next couple days. But before we get into all that, we got to talk about content today on Tuesday.
If you want to have millions of coins in eafc like me, go to u7buy.com for cheap, fast, and reliable coins. Make sure you use code TEDDY at checkout to get 6% off your order. Link is in the description down below.
Content today on Tuesday was decent. We got two SBCs. One of them is just the same SBC again. It is the Party Bag Player Pick SBC, which we talked about. This thing stinks. It's dookie. I don't really recommend doing it. Winter Wildcard, FC Versus, or Team of the Year Honorable Mention. We've done so many of these because they've been releasing them quite often on Tuesdays, and they're just always garbage. They stink. So I don't really think that's ways blowing your fodder on. And then we did get a player SBC today. His like to dislike ratio, it's not great. I think he cost around 200,000 coins, 86, 87 overall squad. Yes, he might be kind of expensive, but this is a card, I mean, he's out for 2 weeks. You can kind of just wait, see how their game is on this weekend. And I mean, with upgrades, he has potential to be really solid. If you think about it, if they can manage to get 3 upgrades, he gets up to 90 pace, 90 defending for a center back that's 6'3". That's pretty solid. But also, look at his play styles. He has basically every single defensive play style except the slide tackle one, which, you know, okay, that's fine. That's kind of crazy. It's solid for a center back. So I think this card might actually be sneaky solid, especially if he can manage to get some upgrades. So there's totw. That's the player SBC of the day. And then the other content we got today was an evolution. We actually traded with this evolution today. I mean, you easily could have traded with it. I didn't necessarily trade with it. I bought a player just because you can't look at concepts of players when you want to look at an evolution. So I just said, screw it, I'll just go buy the player. I bought Adam Armstrong. He went from 350 coins to 7,000 coins. We saw quite a few silvers go up in price because of this. We can check Footbin to see what the best ones are, because I haven't seen what the best evolutions are. If you go to Footbin, it's always popular evolutions, whatever the new ones are. So it seems like Cole Palmer is a fairly popular one. Kumetio looks like he's extinct, so he must have been solid. Oh, wow. Okay. As a center back, that's decent. It's decent. The evolution today is not bad. Kobe Mainu actually looks pretty solid. It's not like a bad evolution that came out today. I'd say, oh, I just realized I never changed this back. My screen is still stuck on what it was previously. So let's do that. Whoopsie daisies. And push that up a little bit more. Okay, so the evolution cost 100,000 coins. I'd say if it was free, or if it costs 50,000 coins, okay, but like some of these cards, are you going to pay 100,000 coins for this Cole Palmer? You need to do Relentless Winger as well. Does that cost anything? That one's free. It's just really not worth it. It's for 100,000 coins. It's just, I mean, like, really EA? I don't know. I'm not super crazy about it. I'm surprised cards moved. Like, I'm surprised the Adam Armstrong I bought went from 350 coins to 7,000 coins. But like with trades like that, I don't recommend doing, because if you buy a silver for 350 and then sell for like 7K, you're really risking getting transfer banned. You don't want to do that. So that was content drop. Let's get into the market now. Guys, these fantasy cards are rising. You guys know I full sent. I went all in on these fantasy cards. I've been selling a few more fodder cards so I can get some more coins to send everything I have into these fantasy cards. But I'm in pretty deep. I told you guys, I split it up. I don't know who the best one is. I split it up between Lee Malou, Mamouche, Pascarou, Stanway. I'm pretty heavy in, but I split it up because it's just, they're based on live games. I took a gamble on Pascarou. We'll see. Let's talk about them. So they're all up in price. Makes sense that they're all up in price. Monday, Foot Champs is over. No more supply. Monday, we had UEFA Marquee Matchup supply. And there's just no more supply now, really. So yesterday we were buying Stenway for about 45K. She's hit the 50K range, so that's solid. 51K. Pascaru we were buying for below 17K. She's 20K. Pedro Porro's up a little bit. Mamouche was like 19K. He's 22. Limalu was... He's still chilling, kind of at the same price. Now let's talk about these cards. What's the situation? These cards, Limalu could easily be 35,000 coins tomorrow. Easily. He could also drop in price a little bit tomorrow. So what do I mean by that? These cards, it says on this card right here, if they get their upgrade, it's a +1 overall upgrade. So he'll go from an 86 to an 87. But on EA's website, it says +1 inform upgrade. An inform upgrade means he goes from an 86 to an 88. EA have not come out and said what the actual upgrade is. So tomorrow's going to be interesting. If this Limalu goes from an 86 to an 88 overall card, I think this guy easily goes all the way up to 35,000 coins, somewhere in that range, because this dude plays every game. So he's going to get the 3 appearances. They're the second best team in the league. He's already got 1 win, so 1 more win out of the next 3 games, probably get that. So that means 3 upgrades. That puts him from an 86 to an 88, then an 89 and a 90. 90 overall cards are 45K. This guy easily, I think, goes up a crap ton if he goes from an 86 to an 88 tomorrow. Now, if he doesn't, he's probably going to come down a little bit, but I do still think he goes over 30,000 coins because 3 upgrades puts him up to an 89. 89s are over 30,000 coins. So that's my opinion on Limalu, and that's the gamble you're taking if you're buying his card. You're just hoping he goes from an 86 to an 88. And it's the same situation with Marmouche. And the other card I bought, Pascaru, 87s go to an 88, so I didn't really worry about that too much, and that's why I was cool with buying her below 17K. We talked about Pascaru. She isn't on a great team, but they play the 2 worst teams in the league. If she can manage to get 2 wins or at least a clean sheet, she's going to play every single game. I think I can easily double my coins if she can, potentially close to triple my coins if she can actually get the upgrades that I want. And that's kind of fantasy cards, guys. I think if you still want to buy them, you're just gambling tomorrow. It's tomorrow. If you want to gamble, hope they go to an 88. You can make 10K per card potentially on Limalu. I think he would go up a ton because I easily think he goes over 40,000 coins if they go from an 86 to an 88. What else do we have in here? I think Matson is still solid. I just think if you're okay with holding cards for a little while, these players will do really solid. If Gundo comes down tonight closer to 250 again, I'd probably say that's a buy. Pedro Porro is going to be a buy if he plays. If Pedro Porro plays, he's injured. They play against Villa on the 10th, so in 5 days. If this dude plays in that game, he's injured, but if he comes back from injury and he plays in that game, he'll get the appearance, so he can get 3 appearances. This card will probably go up a good amount because if he can actually get some upgrades, you look at his stats, I mean, he's got really solid stats. So if he can get a +2, +3, he'll probably, he definitely gets at least, if he plays, he gets at least a +2 because Spurs have already won 1 game. And then if he makes the 3 appearances, that's 2 upgrades. So if he does play this weekend, I think this card can do really good. It's just a gamble you're taking on these fantasy cards. This is real life. Are they going to play? Do they win? Do they lose? Do they score a goal? That's basically all it is. So my favorite cards were Limalu, Marmouche, Pascaru. Stanway is a really long one, but I think she has potential as well. So those are my favorite cards. They're fodder. They're very safe. The 86s, though, I'm really, really, really hoping they go to an 88 overall because if you look at my investments, I have a lot of them. I have a lot of those 86 overall cards. I did tip them originally around 14, 15K, but I heavily went into them around the 20K range. So definitely paying a little bit higher than what I would have originally liked, but I think those cards have a lot of potential. I don't want to ramble on about these too much. It's just very simple. They're live. I still think they can rise. Pascaru is safe because she goes from an 87 to an 89, 88. The 86s, it just depends on the upgrade tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow, so we'll see what it looks like with these cards. If we do see Limalu go from an 86 to an 88 and he goes up a ton, start buying Marmouche. Buy all of them because he's going to go from an 86 to an 88 as well, and he's going to go up a lot. So there you go. That is the update on fantasy cards. They're all up in price, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. Probably just rising, to be honest. High fodder. Let's talk about fodder real quick. If you guys have fodder, the Icon SBC should be refreshing tomorrow on Wednesday, so I would be looking to sell my fodder tomorrow on Wednesday. It was up in price on Sunday when the Icon came out. They're all back down a little bit. I would still expect these to go up a little bit tomorrow when the Icon refreshes. Hopefully these 86s can go back up to around 9K. They were, I think, like 9.5 on Sunday, so I don't think 9K is like a stretch. I don't think that's an unrealistic price for them to go to. So keep an eye on that. And yeah, selling your high fodder tomorrow on Wednesday. Now, I want to talk about road to the finals, actually. So Guendouzi today, they lost to Bayern. This dude was like 260 during the game, all the way down at 134, 138. Tomorrow, we have City versus a terrible team, so I'm not even paying attention to that for Gavardio. But Real Madrid versus Leipzig. I don't know who the Leipzig player is, but I know Real Madrid, we have Cruz. Keep an eye. Keep an eye on Leipzig. Let's see. I want to see who the Leipzig player is, actually, if they have one even. If the underdog wins, they usually go up a good chunk. So who is the Leipzig player? Xavi Simons. So if they can somehow come back, I think it's like 1-0 on aggregate. So it's definitely possible. If they can somehow come back and end up beating Madrid, this guy probably goes up a good amount. So if you're watching the game live, just keep an eye on Xavi Simons. And that's the road to the final update. I think Europa League we got on Thursday, maybe. So keep an eye on those. But I don't really know too much about Europa League fixtures. We talked about fodder. Icon refreshes tomorrow. We talked about the fantasy cards. When to sell them is just when they rise. It's as simple as that. They should be upgrading Wednesday, but like these are a long hold. Like I'm probably holding this Pascaroux. I think her last game is March 30th. So I'm probably holding this card to March 30th. But I told you guys, I don't care if I'm holding these cards forever. I don't. I'm playing on my other account. I haven't played on this account in 3 weeks. So if I can turn 15 mil into like 30 mil on this account, and then on the other account, get a bunch of FC points from playing in those PlayStation tournaments. For those of you guys that don't know, I can't access it by hitting this PlayStation button. You can hit this and it'll say tournaments. I can't do it from here because I'm banned on this account from them. But if you're on Ultimate Team, you can do it from here as well. You go Ultimate Team, PlayStation tournaments, and you can join right there. It's as simple as that. And if you win, you get FC points. It's awesome, and they're pretty easy to win. 84s, if you guys have 84s, I forgot to mention these, talking about fodder. The 85 plus player pick refreshes every single day. If you have 84s, just keep lazy listing. Try to get them for like 1,500 on bid and list them up for 1,900 coins. Even 1,800 coins is fine, but I'd do 19, and then hopefully later this week, right before this SBC expires, they're around 2K. I'm hoping they're around there. The only way I'd say maybe they don't go around there is just because we do have an 84 plus times 5, repeatable 3 times every day. Maybe that holds it back a little bit, but I would expect them. The last time this 85 plus player pick was out, 84s went to 3,000 coins. I said I don't think they go to that. I would assume closer to around 2K, but we'll see. We still have... It refreshes Wednesday and it refreshes Thursday, and I believe it's gone on Friday. So maybe we sell these 84s on Thursday. What else do we got? We talked about 84s. Expected content. Team of the week is tomorrow. I would say Messi. I think Messi's leaked to be in Team of the week. I'd say we probably get Phil Foden. Easily get Phil Foden in Team of the week. Player of the month. We have Player of the Month Højlund on the way. And then what else do we have? UCL games tomorrow. We talked about that. Brand new team of the week. And then Thursday, marquee matchups, Thursday rival rewards. And I don't think we know what Friday's promo is yet. We have the card design leak for the Foot birthday promo, but they didn't say that the Foot birthday promo is coming on Friday. So I don't know if anything is confirmed for Friday yet. And that is it for this video, guys. It's pretty simple. Tomorrow's a big day for these 86 overall fantasy cards. We're probably gonna see some nice market movement, honestly, because I think Madri's getting an upgrade. Maybe people see Madri get upgraded. She can go up a little bit. Big day for fantasy cards. I still think you can buy them, especially if these 86s go to 88s. If they go to 88s, it's gonna be a gold mine, and they're gonna rise a lot. If they don't, it's not going to be good. I don't know. We don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. Like I said, it says +1 overall on these cards, but their website says +1 inform upgrade. So we will see. I'm really hoping they go to an 88 though. And if they don't, I'm not going to panic. I'm still going to hold because I still think these cards can easily go to an 89. Limalu definitely going to an 89. I'd be shocked. Only way he doesn't is if he gets injured or gets a red card. Marmouche, I'd say he likely scores. He's their top goal scorer. I think he's their top assister as well. So he should get that goal upgrade. And then he plays pretty much every game. And they've already won one. And they've already won one as well. So I would assume they both go to an 89. So I'll still hold. And hopefully they go over 30K no matter what. But I want them to go to a 90 overall card so they can go to over 40K. That's it. Any questions, guys? Comment section down below. My trading Discord, my Twitch live stream description down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.